XRP, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, first of all, if we refer to our analysis in my last video, we have been looking for buy from here, and we get, this is what we get. And when the price was almost at the here, we mentioned, well, because at that time the price haven't tagged the entry 1.6, we mentioned we take out the trade entry. We shouldn't be there because the price is not moving really sharp. Okay, and even if anyone get tagged by having entry above this, they had the, because we mentioned every time you have entry above the top, if within 1 or 2 hours maximum is not moving, we take out the trade. We have a few hours we see it's not moving, because in my last analysis we mentioned we have to remove this before the price tag, and we mentioned whoever get the trade from here, they have to start to manage because we want to see the breakout of this. Okay, anyway, as we can see, the price turn to a corrective move, and there was no breakout. Then from there we could see we can put this one in relative to this as internal flat. Okay, this is one of the reasons we couldn't manage to take out. I mean, we should know that we should either take out the trade, as profit, or move or a stop loss to break even. Okay, but right now no one should be in this trade. And if we move to 15 minutes, we want to see what we have based on 15 minutes. All right, when we see this kind of the reversal with the flag, also it can be one of the signs the price is going to drop. All right, now what's the next? First of all, we start with daily chart. Based on daily chart, as we can see, this one turning to a bigger correction. All right, we don't have anything to discuss, and similar. I mean, everything similar to last analysis, not much different. And if we move to forward chart, we have been putting this one in relative to this. No, internally, can we look at this as a flat? That's when can we expect the price to retest this low, and this one turn to a deeper correction? Still, we can expect. All right, that's why in my last analysis, we mentioned we look at this one. It can be deep as long as this one haven't retested the previous low. We are looking, still we can look for buy. That's why we mentioned any reversal, we can take the trade and we start to manage. Now we want to see what's the next. If we move to 1 hour chart, based on 1 hour chart, we don't have any trade set up. Okay, and even right now, the best things is we look at this one, we'll see what we get here. Even this one turned to a correct. The only times we can look for sell if this one turned to a deeper correction. That's mean right now we don't have any trade set up, okay? And the first things is we want to see whether we can put these two in relative to each other for deeper correction, because right now we have flat. And if you look at the in this way, we can expect this one at least to retest the previous low. And as we can see, we don't have any trade set up. If anyone wants to look for sell, we prefer this one turn to deeper correction. Then maybe we can look for sell with the breakout of this. Even for the buy, we don't have any trade set up. The only times we can put this one as a correction in relative to this, and if we want to look for buy, we need to get a sharp move. If you like, then we can take the trade. All right. Anyway, we don't have any trade set up yet, and we prefer the price to retest this low. How about if the price sharply reverse from here? We can have entry, still we can have entry above this, but it can be really risky. But in this case, I will prefer to leave my entry here at 1.63. Okay. In case the price reverse with a sharp move, but we want to be together with a sharp move. And I don't think the sharp move will be that big. Unless we get the reversal as a corrective move here, then suddenly spike up. Okay. By the way, we don't have any trade set up yet, and having entry above this can be an option. It depends on the traders, but they should know that they want to look for the breakout. But technically, we have to have the price have to retest the previous low. Then any reversal from there, we can look for buy. Anyway, we don't have any trade set up. We just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.